I got a whole table over there lined up with headphones and pipe bombs just waiting for you with your name on it.
You're now listening to Pain Train Pipe Bomb.
Warning, this audio or video may contain explicit language or extreme views. Discretion is advised.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Pain Train Productions presents Pain Train Pipe Bomb, starring Ricky, a.k.a. The Prez, Karasu, a.k.a. Beefcake, Jimmy, a.k.a. The VP, and Melissa, a.k.a. The EP. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch by searching Pain Train Pipe Bomb. Our merchandise can be found on Spreadshirt.com and Redbubble.com. Our intro music is Insanity Control.
Nature or something, whatever.
All right, well, we're trying to use this new program and we're getting dicked in the ass to begin with, but what the fuck, dude?
I ain't dicked in my ass. What are you, crazy? That's gay.
Welcome, everybody. It's Pain Train Pipe Bomb.
Yeah.
Welcome to the listeners at Mile High Radio.
Yeah.
We have Stephen Waldman, Janet MATRAI, Jeremy D.
Hey.
We have our personal fucking meteorologist, Sean MATRAI, on. 14 people watching, which is great.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this actually goes off without a hitch. Obviously, my fucking camera is not working. I do not know why, but I don't necessarily need to be seen. I just need to be heard, because that's just the way I am.
And the Lord knows everyone will hear you.
So, while everybody,
exactly. Everybody will fucking hear him. Everybody will hear him. Everybody, he's like the Tom.
We
Tom
got
Fire.
Bear in the house.
What's up, Bear?
Yeah.
We do not have the phone lines up tonight.
No, we don't.
We will only have the
Hey,
phone
Melissa.
line. We will
How are
only
you?
have a Skype call in. For the radio, for the weather.
Oh, before we go any further, disclaimer of the show. Now, we've had a lot of people basically heckling and talking, maligning the show and stuff like that, but I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Disclaimer, if you are basically maligning the show, talking bad about it in the comment section, talking about people on the show, talking about people in the comments, saying anything bad, saying anything that's profane, well, not profane, but, anything that's basically offensive, whatever like that, towards us and towards people in the comment section, you will be banned. No ifs, ands, or buts. And the gentleman right here, which you can't see right now on camera, basically will do so. He is the man behind the buttons. Plain and simple. Because, listen, if you guys can give strippers, porn stars, and comedians, respect and being serious, you should give us the same respect as well. So, therefore, watch what you say.
Janet says she could see you, but your lips aren't moving.
Really? Well, I gotta figure out which. Now nobody can see me. I'm pulling the fucking Cardinal John Cena on the show this week. Yeah, it's all right. I don't need to be seen. You guys could be seen for change, cause the first part that I got to say about the show is obviously we debuted on Saturday on Mile High Radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
Came out clear too.
Not only was the product good, but the ratings in themselves were off the fucking chain.
Rocking the cat.
Okay.
Rocking
Now, I didn't tag anybody in the fucking thing yet, and I probably will in a few minutes. Normally the shows that were in that 3 to 5 slot got an average rating of a 20, which means it wasn't that popular. Our debut, however, shot off at a 72 rating, which was almost 4 times the amount of what was in that fucking slot. So sorry about your damn luck for not making that fucking slot, but we did, and
We
Well, I
trained
really
pipe bombed
think
it.
that it had something to do with my sexy voice.
that's very possible.
You know, I mean, it's a good possibility.
You got a button on your head.
I know I
But
have a button on my hat.
for everybody
It's cold
that doesn't
here.
know, you can
Not really, my nipples are hard.
download the Nobex radio app. It's a purple logo,
Yeah.
and then you search Mile High Radio,
Like giving a flying fuck.
and it's
Mile
MILEHI space radio, and
Yeah.
you will be able to. You can actually get the station on there. We also give a shout out to the radio station's website, which is milehiradio.com. We have the advertisements on there. We also have on there, coming this Saturday, Me and My Radio, which is hosted by Derek Relaford and Mr. Alex Aldape.
You know, our besties.
Yes.
They are on at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. So the ball is rolling. There's going to be an avalanche coming. And
The hairy ass.
by the time I think it's all said and done, I think we're going to pretty much have 3 or 4 shows out on this radio station.
Which would be fantastic.
And also a shout out to the guys and ladies at IPMNation.com.
Yep.
Ipum.
Who not only play our video shows,
Ipum.
but will be playing our audio shows every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the ball is rolling. The website is coming. It's already in process. 2 radio stations, 1 video station, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if my numbers are correct, we have 6 spots where our show is being aired per week.
We're everywhere.
Go
You can't
subscribe,
escape us.
join all of that shit. iHeart's coming, iTunes is coming. You can scare people in the middle of the highway if you want, listening to our show. And that's pretty much it. Like, I really can't say that we've broken the glass ceiling, but there's more ceiling to break after that, which is kind of great.
Basically, it's like a Mortal Kombat game. You get uppercutted and you go into the roof, and then you get uppercutted again, go up there again, like that. If anybody played old Mortal Kombat trilogy, basically like that.
And then we also have some future projects coming up. There's a promo shoot that we're doing within the next 2 weeks to get another audio ad and a video ad out for the show. So that's kind of great.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Janet said she mistaked Jimmy for Ricky, and she apologizes. Janet, when she said, what I said to you before, when she said I could see him but his lips aren't moving.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, she thought that Jimmy was you.
Oh.
So, she said, sorry.
But in the processes of all of this stuff, I'm working to get the some of this shit fixed. Because apparently on the laptop, which was the #1 heavy hitter for a while,
Yeah.
it keeps saying broadcast interrupted.
Well, I keep a pretty decent eye on this on my phone as we're doing it.
Yeah.
And it hasn't seemed to be.
No, it's been good. The chat's up there too.
Yeah, I don't see a problem at all. At least I don't. You know.
Well, apparently Facebook has changed this whole thing on me now. So
Facebook has changed a million things this week.
Yeah.
Did
have
you
you
see
ever seen
Messenger?
it? Yes. Yes.
It's very strange.
I
Yes.
am now sitting here trying to share this to the groups.
It's very
And then
strange.
it says suggested groups.
Yes, there's a
Because
suggested thing. And then when somebody shares it, I get another notification at the top of my thing to tell me that someone shared it.
Well, see, now the program that we're using is Streamlabs OPS.
Yes.
And apparently will not load the show unless you tag a game in it. So I had to actually find a game that assimilated to this show. And it just so happens that the game that only comes up with bomb is Dirty Bomb. So if anybody from
Sound like a military point.
the Dirty Bomb gaming area or whatever shows up, hang out, I'm pretty sure we'll fucking impress you somehow.
Nuts and honey.
But yeah, so that's how that's all gonna work for tonight.
Yeah. All right.
As you do make comments, however, if not really very many people have noticed, your comments will also end up on the screen. Now, for the radio listeners, obviously you're not going to see these comments, but the people that watch it on YouTube and Twitch and IPM Nation will all get to see your comments.
IPM.
So, like we said before, if you put any dirty ones, I can either ban you from the page, ban you from the stream, or totally punk you out.
All right,
and delete
so
you,
wait
period.
a minute. Let me just clarify for a minute here. We've always been ourselves on the show, whether it's language or profanity. You know, if you understand, you get what I'm saying. We're not stopping you from saying what you want.
Right.
But if you talk about the people that are here, or you have something inappropriate to say about anybody, that's what's going to get you thrown.
Right.
We're not talking about not being able to voice your opinion or whatever it is, because you guys have been doing that from the beginning.
Right.
And that's exactly what we're here doing.
But the insult.
So there's no insults. There's no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep it cool.
I mean, listen, guys. Like
just
like,
be cool to us, and we'll be cool to you, and that's how it is.
Exactly. I mean, like, listen. You know, we basically get on certain people on the show, whatever like that. You know, because we know we're ready like that. You know, so it's just that, you know, just chill out. That's all we're saying. Or if you don't chill out, he's gonna use the trap door on you.
And I am very heavy-handed when it comes to using this mouse.
He is.
I've actually broke 2 this week.
I don't even want to talk about it. About how many. What do you? Is it mouses?
Mice.
Is it? Does it say? Is it mice? Mice. Even when referring to computer.
Yes.
Mice.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
It sounds strange.
See, Tony, it's not censoring. It's the issue being is that last week
No.
we had to delete 3 people out of the chat because there were derogatory comments made.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said something shitty about me quite a few times.
They talked about her ass.
A few times, and it's just to get a rise out of Ricky, who everybody knows that I'm with. So, enough. Just enough. There's no reason for it. Just don't be a shitty human, and you'll be able to watch the show like everybody else. And that's it. Case closed.
I mean, we all shitty humans because
you understand what I'm saying.
I mean, you know, I was shitty earlier.
I couldn't care. We talk about let's be honest here. The things we talk about on our show, there's nothing that's really, you know, we talk about everything. We cover every freaking topic on the face of the earth.
Also, too, I wanna.
But if you're gonna talk shitty about somebody that's here, especially me, because I'm the only girl, and there's a lot of freaking
testosterone in the room.
I don't need any of that stuff. I really don't need any of it.
He gives you a lot of testosterone.
He's a different story.
I
It's
give
mine.
a lot of mayonnaise as the yam bag.
Yeah!
Here we go.
But that's besides the point, though.
High five, motherfucker.
And I can't delete him.
Obsolete, delete! That's where you go.
Delete
Delete!
him.
Hey, how many's watching, by the way? We
I did have
and
count
Tony,
of 12.
believe me, it's not you. Believe me.
Tony's on my page now.
1, 2.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel like
Lord,
I'm
you
forgetting
friended
to tag
the two
somebody.
of them, Tony? Lord help you. Seriously.
I keep forgetting. There's supposed to be a whole list of people I'm supposed to tag on this, and I keep forgetting.
Ahmed.
I don't have Ahmed on my page.
You know what's so funny? Today, has anybody noticed I'm actually wearing long sleeve today? I'm usually here with a freaking sleeveless shirt, or a shirt with
Wait a minute. D-Hay said that D-Hay said that he's a shitty human. Can he still watch? D-Hay, you're our shitty human.
Wait,
yes, you can.
Speaking of
Hey. Oh shit! I got a bowl. Look at that.
And welcome Gonzalo again to the show.
Hey.
All right, so Mr. D-Hay was on TDRS last night, and my friend, damn.
His name is Damn?
You were
Damn?
not only trashed, but it was almost like listening to you talk in slow-mo.
Ooh. See, I didn't catch Derek's show last night. I only caught about 3.5 minutes of it, so I wasn't really aware of what was going on. But D-Hay, what the fuck, man?
You leave D-Hay alone.
He was some badass last night. I don't know what the fuck happened with him, but
It's just old.
Yeah, he was fucked up. And I'm saying that lightly because I'm trying to even do the Gabriel Iglesias version of it. You fucked up.
Beefcake.
But we love you, D-Hay, and no, we're not deleting you.
Hell no, we can't delete you.
Because you're our
D-Hay.
people. You're our peoples.
Beefcake.
He said he was mowed out.
Speaking of Mo, all right.
Wait a minute. You have to. I know this is part of Derek's shtick, but you have to tell them a little bit about what went on the other night.
All right. So, TDRS went back on the air as of Sunday night. If you guys have not seen that show yet, find Bedroom Radio and the Derek Relaford Show on the air on Facebook.
Yeah.
I have joked about this terminology for the longest fucking time.
Yeah.
And Derek actually is watching. I hope he's not driving.
Yes, the man with the greatest man boobs.
So,
give me a shout out for
there's a
Beefcake.
caller who comes on whom I have deemed the biggest bullshit artist on the planet. His name is Mo.
However, bullshit or not, he's entertaining.
Yeah, Sean, I think Abby might be taking Alex's job. But that's besides the point. So, yeah, now here comes all the fucking...
Yeah, my phone just lit up.
Yeah, I have to fucking turn this thing to fucking off. But, so Mo calls in on Sunday night, and Tony asked him
The tiger.
about From Under Cheese. Because they go to all these dispensaries or whatever. So Mo, again, is not only the biggest bullshit artist on the planet, but he is the dumbest fuck that I legitimately don't want to know.
He's beyond words. I'm sorry. I've met some pretty dumb people, but
they put a play on this whole From Under Cheese type of weed. And homeboy took this shit fucking hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, God.
I'm sitting on the show and had to mute my microphone. I was laughing so hard.
Said fucking
I
no.
really wish I was wearing a pair of fucking Depends.
Oh my God!
Because I got to the point where literally I was dripping pee. That's how hard I was fucking laughing. And then I started crying on top of it.
Yes.
So all you see is me like jumping all over the place, laughing, like slamming shit.
At some
oh
point,
my God.
I couldn't even hear Ricky anymore, and I messaged him, and I'm like, "Did you turn your mic off?" And he goes, "I had to." He's like, "I had to. I couldn't keep a straight face." He said it was ridiculous. So I was like, "All right, whatever." But oh my God, they led him on so bad. They even spelled From Under Cheese.
And the dumbass tried to Google it.
And he tried to go. No, that's your watch party.
I know. Like, it's still going. I like that. That shit is awesome.
But they spelt From Under Cheese.
Yeah.
Or From Under for him, so he could Google it.
Stop it. Are you serious?
No, I'm not joking.
No fucking shit.
Are you serious?
No.
Wait. Wasn't he the one with the South Park situation also?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you was telling me about that dude.
Yeah. So.
Hey, Derek.
To lead in from TRS on Sunday into tonight, all right?
Derek, where's my beefcake shout out?
No shit. I gotta tell you, the fucking funniest thing on the planet.
It was a good show.
Derek had a smile from ear to ear.
The entire show.
The entire fucking 3 hours.
Derek, where's my beefcake shout out?
He's working on it.
He said I did. Oh, no, that was Tony's. But Tony's thing. Tony, I saw your eggplant post, and I just showed it to Ricky. That shit's hysterical.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, though, it was fucking nuts. Absolutely fucking nuts. And I gotta tell you, though, it was great being back on the air during TDRS. And like I said before, when we have that thing fucking smoking hot,
Janice will pick cucumbers.
It's gonna be fucking on the radio thing. And what does that say? Why does Tony's name say Sharer?
Why doesn't her name say Shara?
No. Oh, wow. No. She shared the show.
Janet, are those cucumbers the smaller version of the eggplants for those men that are on the smaller side?
Michael Venus.
By the way, your thing is up there.
Yeah, no, my watch party.
No, you dickhead. You're fucking.
You're half
He's
beef,
calling
half
you out.
pig.
Who?
He said he's half beef, half cake.
Oh yes.
Pay the fuck attention.
I
Jesus
can't.
Christ.
Beef cake. Beef cake.
Pay the fuck attention, damn it.
Thank
Shut
God.
up.
Thank God I got
So
this
now I
hat
don't need
on.
this fucking screen anymore. I don't
Mama
know.
snack. Let's get to some articles,
Well,
shall we?
first of all, for people that are not here in
Let me make sure it's working.
it is like sub-zero here today.
No, it's not.
It's cold.
No, it's Scorpion.
For me, it's cold. When do I ever wear a hat?
When it was
Well,
cold.
at least you're not
Actually,
like Bonnie,
you
who's got the
did- you
fucking
did- you
baby.
did
When it
before.
was cold.
Yes. When you all the hoodies, you was the lookout. They was breaking in the shit.
Listen, again, you're at least not like Bonnie with that
Bonnie?
fucking newborn baby head.
Oh my God. Yeah, but no, it's cold. Like I haven't been cold like this in a long
Wait a
time.
minute, Bonnie did bother my ears. I got to keep them all for a
But
minute.
yeah, no.
Bonnie finally got her hat?
No, Bonnie said she's
No,
never
she
gonna
refuses
wear a
to
hat.
wear one. She only wears a hood.
Just in the hood, son. Yeah. You
All
know
right,
what?
So we actually have some follow-up news.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to open the show with.
Yes, Neo.
And
all the news.
you know, I really didn't. Oh, I farted. Oh, there it is again. Fat bastard.
You fat bastard.
This article actually came up legitimately as we ended the show last week. All right. Now let me make sure that it's working on this fucking screen here, because I might have to.
I got a bowl.
Where is this fucking bullshit fucking?
Oh, Derek. If I could be there tomorrow, I would be out there. Derek said it's 63 degrees here. Pack your shit and get out here. We have an empire to build. Derek, I would be out there in a heartbeat if I could.
All right, it is working. Okay.
Believe me.
I didn't fucking also change the whatchamacallit, but all right, whatever. Yeah.
Why? So what? So
Yes.
is it not coming up on the screen?
I'm just checking it to make
I have my
sure.
bra on today.
Oh, you do? Good.
No, I have my bra on today.
Oh, you
It's
do?
loading.
No.
Okay, here we go.
I have my bra at home.
It would be good though because it would prevent your nipples from sticking out of your shirt.
Now I don't know how the chat
Oh!
thing is gonna work.
Red
so,
is on.
I have to.
What's up, Red?
Red num.
I have to fix the chat box.
Red num.
Janet said, Jimmy, your forehead is blue. That might be the Ebola.
Yes.
All right, so this is the follow up. Now the chat might not show up real great because I changed the color on that.
Who gives a shit?
All right, let's see. Did the window share?
The share window. All right.
Why did this not transition over?
So basically, people. Anyway, how's everybody's week, man? Like, you know, I know I haven't really.
We'll have to do it out the news window because it's not
It's
popping
all
up
right.
on the thing.
Yeah.
All right, so this lovely follow-up article is we kind of actually joked about this last week, but apparently the company took it really fucking serious.
Take it y'all fucking seriously.
Krispy Kreme donuts delivered donuts to the police after officers jokingly mourned the burned donut truck.
They wasn't joking about that
Now-
shit. They really was crying.
They probably were.
Again, now
Well, I want to donut now.
it's funny because
Fat bastard.
Thank
you know we showed the pictures last week of the officers.
Wait, what was the name of the article again? I'm sorry.
That's the Krispy Kreme Donuts company
Delivered
delivered
donuts.
the donuts to the officers after they joked about it. All right, now Lexington, Kentucky, obviously.
Lexington.
Krispy Kreme made a special delivery to a police department after a truckload of donuts were lost in a fire. A Krispy Kreme truck caught fire Monday in Lexington, Kentucky,
Lexington.
and the local police mocked themselves by posting images of the officers mourning the loss of the donuts.
They were really crying.
They stood in front of, for those of you who didn't see it, they basically stood on the side of the road next to the burnt truck and pretended like they were crying.
I'm going to try to give this another shot, and hopefully...
Just in case. Well, our radio listeners are not going to
it's not
see it
gonna do
regardless,
anything.
so it doesn't
Alright,
make a
so-
difference. That's why I'm just trying to describe it for them. So it was pretty much the officers taking turns standing in front of the burnt truck and crying. They weren't really crying, but they, but they pretended that they were because,
The
donuts.
stereotype, cops, stereotype, donuts.
And even to this day, they still don't know why the truck went on fire. But if these morons at fucking Krispy Kreme would have realized that these asshole cops were making fun of the truck burning, then they would have not sent the donuts to the police department.
Or, wait a minute, or they probably could have said the donuts, but see, they would have had a Van Wilder moment, if you know what I mean, Jim.
Oh, yeah. Dog splooge.
Yes.
But the final caption on this article is your delivery of fresh donuts provided a sprinkling of joy at the East Sector Police Station, filling officers with joys and warming our souls. Thank you, Lexington Police Department said on Facebook. Now, all right, so to me, basically, all right, now.
Video stop.
Oh, Gary and Brittany Chambers is on. Hey, what's up?
Did your video freeze too?
Nope.
No, it's still playing.
The watch party, it didn't freeze.
Mine is just looking like lag fuck, I guess. I don't know.
Nope.
But we still go because it's going. Not for anything. You fucking said, you guys need to pay attention to your fucking newspapers or your fucking social media, because damn, people were making fun of your burnt fucking donuts, and you fucking still sent them free shit. Stupid morons.
I do have something for the girls in the room. I know there's not many of us here.
How many girls do we have watching?
I don't know. But I am going to talk about this very briefly because this was a huge thing today.
That's what she said.
By the way, before you say anything.
What?
A first has happened.
What?
Jim is pregnant?
My favorite comedian to go see at the brokerage.
Yes.
Mick Thomas.
Yes.
Was on my watch party just now. Now, Mick, I don't know if you're watching or not still, but the next time you are at the brokerage, I will make it a promise to fucking come see you again.
Because we love you.
That is fucking sick. That Mick Thomas, a comedian, tuned into our show, even if it was for 30 seconds. I feel fucking honored now, and I'll have to mention it to him.
Well, last week, one of my cake gods that I'm friends with on Facebook was watching me on my watch party, and I was like,
Sean somehow disappeared and came back. I don't know.
All right, so listen, I'm just going to talk about this really briefly.
All right.
Because this was huge news today. If you've watched the news at all today, Jeff and Mackenzie Bezos, he is the guy who's the CEO of Amazon. If you've never heard their names before, they're getting divorced. They've been married since 1993. They got married 6 months after they met. There was no prenup. So now, they're getting divorced, and their net worth together, $137 billion.
I've married a white bitch.
By the way, you did see the comment that Derek said it's going to be 163 degrees in 3 months.
I know. I did see
what? That. Yeah. I saw that. I'm like, wait a minute.
$137 billion. So as of their divorce, even if this woman, who has their 4 children, gets half of his fortune, he's still left with the other half.
Bugger.
So this billionaire is now up for grabs. So girls, Tony, put on your nicest little outfit and write him a little email, and maybe he could be yours.
What about Mackenzie? Shit.
I'm just saying.
What
She's not a bad-looking woman either.
I mean, is she worth $1 billion? I'd marry her ass. Shit.
She's good.
Fuck that shit.
Shit, if they're splitting $137 billion because there was no prenup.
I'll have me a rich white woman.
$137 billion? Could you imagine? He's
Mark
the Amazon
Braverman
dog.
is in my watch party.
Oh!
I can't even.
Unbelievable.
Believable un.
You know, I got to tell you, I like this program, but it's kind of like...
Okay.
It's not as cool as the other one.
It's not as user-friendly as the other one. But,
Nothing is friendly.
Tony said, does he like fat bitches?
Who cares?
Who?
Listen, he's a billionaire.
Tony, the only thing you should worry about is whether he has pink dick or not.
Listen to me. With that, Tony, with that kind of money, listen to me. With that kind of money, you too could be a skinny bitch. So who cares?
You too can be a skinny bitch.
I mean, let's be honest.
With just the basement. She said, no, my sister was like, "I'll file a complaint at Amazon customer center."
Definitely, you just go up the ladder.
Wait a minute, Tony, you're a big girl.
Oh,
here we
Oh,
go.
you see, Tony, you shouldn't have said anything.
Now he's going to start whoring it up. That's it.
Nah, I can't do that.
Man.
By the way, I know Lynn is sharing our show because I got the notification down at the bottom.
No.
Yes, her name would be
But
Nil.
he's got to fall
well,
for the
it would
fat.
be Enil backwards.
She said, but he's got to fall
Yeah.
for the fat first. Then I'm down for lipo. Listen, just remember your fat friends, Tony. Because I could go for lipo with you. We could be
She's a
lipo
deer.
partners.
She's a deer. Oh shit, you're a Bambi.
By the way, if you are in any one of the watch parties, your presence is requested on the main stream, not the watch party.
Oh, okay. You know what? I got an article.
Can you link the show in the?
Yeah. I tell them go to paint the Paint Chain Pipe Bomb page.
No. Put a link in the watch party.
I don't. You can if you copy the link, I believe.
Oh shit.
Shit, I'll bring you cakes, Tony.
All right.
I'm good at this stuff.
Okay. Well, I got an article to read.
Matt Knocked is watching
Matt, you
on my
stink.
watch party.
Jimmy doesn't say a word, and all of a sudden, the only thing that comes out of his mouth is Matt.
Yeah, you stink. Well, I got an article to read right now. My sister put this,
I would be glad to put the window thing up, but it's not working because we have to reboot the program.
listen, I got an article. I got an article right
I
here.
like being the mysterious
Shut up!
cast member. I just sit here and not say a word. And...
I'm not going to tell you who said it, but in the last, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
He's been referred to as the bodyguard at least 6 times. At least.
And the show mute.
Fucking like
Yes.
Kevin Costner.
The bodyguard.
You've been listed as the mute bodyguard.
Yes.
So listen, I got this article I want to read right now, which is kind of disgusting. But now, why the fuck? Don't message me right now. Okay, cockroach milk, the superfood of the future is now. Researchers find an unlikely source for the next superfood. Yeah, my stomach turned also. What's 4 times more nutritious than cow's milk and could be key in feeding our ever-expanded population? Chances are your guess is not cockroach milk, but that's exactly the food that an international team of scientists is banking on to become the new superfood. That's disgusting.
That's just fucking
That's
gross.
Wait a minute, can I just say something?
Can you?
How do you get milk out of a cockroach?
Exactly.
Could you imagine? I mean, cows have those udders, and they're kind of small.
Yeah, they have nipples.
But
Red would like to know if you talked to Eddie Ocasio.
if I talk to Eddie Ocasio
It
about
says,
what?
yo, did you ask Eddie Ocasio if he knew me?
I didn't. Was I supposed to? I didn't know. Red, I will totally ask him. I will.
Okay.
Steven's comments aren't coming up, it says.
Yeah, I know. He showed me to do it.
No, but I'm still
I
a
don't
little torn about this cockroach milk thing.
You and me both. It's gonna. Here, go look. A team from the Institute of Stem Cell Biology and Regenerative Medicine in India. Oh wow, has
coming up.
sequenced a protein crystal from the gut of the Diplopteria
What?
punctata. Yeah, the Pacific.
All right, so that's
beetle
just a cockroach.
cockroach.
It's a type of cockroach.
It's a beetle cockroach. It's the big. It's probably like the big fat one.
Mm-hmm.
The only known cockroach to give birth to live young.
To
To
live
live
young.
young, same thing. To feed its offspring, the roach also produces a milk-like substance with protein crystals which have 3 times the energy of buffalo milk.
Do you know how many cockroaches that would take to get like a container of milk?
Oh,
Just think about this.
now, no, wait. This gets better. Before you start imagining how can you milk a cockroach,
Which is maybe you should have read this part first.
I know. I was trying to, but you guys keep cutting me off. The scientists have dismissed such an option and are instead sequencing the genes responsible for the production of milk protein crystals. The crystals are like a complete
Oh,
food.
here we go.
They have proteins, fats, and sugar.
Here we go.
If you look into the protein sequences, they have all essential amino acids, said one scientist from the team, Century Banerjee.
No, what happened if that scientist was Spanish and you just made him Indian?
No, it's in India actually, because to the times of India.
Listen, if they
Genius!
have that much time on their fucking hands to figure out how to milk a cockroach,
For real.
then there is a serious fucking problem in India. I'm sorry. I mean, they drive fast cars, they build big buildings,
They worship cows.
they don't have women wrestle there, but they have time to sit there and figure out how to milk a fucking cockroach.
Hold on.
That's a fucking issue.
What's also fascinating, the milk crystals release proteins not all at once, but in accordance with the speed of digestion. The leader of the project, Subramanian Ramaswamy, confirmed that it's time to release food if you need food that is calorifishly high, that is time released, and food that is complete. That is it.
I understood nothing of what you just said.
Half the time, me neither.
Well,
Anyway,
VA wants to know if cockroaches have nipples.
But
Or udders.
I'm not
you
gonna
said.
finish this article because basically, it just turned on my stomach. But basically, all right, this is how they actually look like, the big cockroaches.
Yeah, no thanks.
Rick.
I
Rick, this is how they look like. Kind of like look like that.
Why do they have soccer balls in front of them?
They're playing soccer.
Why do they have soccer balls in front of them?
White guy anger.
because they're pushing them into the net.
Yeah, exactly. They're basically, they're sport roaches.
I'm glad nobody can see my face right now. I really am glad nobody can see my face right now.
All right, so do you know when Ricky gets the rage face? Just picture that.
White guy anger.
He does. This is getting his wheels turning right now. You have no idea. This is it. This is his face. It is.
Unfucking real.
He's freaking twisted right now.
Jen says, now that I'm completely grossed out, thanks so much.
You are so welcome.
You're
Jen.
Oh, it
welcome.
doesn't stop.
You're welcome. You have to,
If
you have
we
to
have to
basically
be
get gross.
grossed out, Jen, you
There's-
will as
Only
well.
There is more.
you get grossed up.
She's known me for fucking 20 years. How have I not grossed her out?
Only
What's been happening for?
you get grossed up. What?
Yeah, Jen, because you know what? He grosses me out at least once a day. At least.
My hairy ass goes
So,
people all the time.
I don't know how you've dealt with it.
Wait, I had a very interesting one that I wanted to fucking...
I had a bunch.
I had to read. I specifically put one up. Alright. So I can play the audio for this, but I can't...
I saw the video to this shit.
I can't fucking
You can't fuck?
show them
That's your problem.
this monstrosity,
Fuck your...
but I can play the audio of it at least.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this article here is from meow.com, and it's not meow as in the cat. It's meaww.com.
WWE.
And this one here, I'm sure a lot of people have seen this one on the air. It's about a, I'll show you a fucking sir. Transgender woman challenges a shop clerk
Yo, Carol,
to a
stupid.
fight after being called sir. Now,
Oh, I remember this video.
this
I remember this stupid
thing, and funny again,
abomination.
that redbubble.com shows up an ad on the website as we're doing this with our merch on it.
I love my
This incident happens at a GameStop. All right. Now, the video clip, which I will make into a audio clip, is of a transgender woman challenging a shop worker to a fight after being called sir, has gone viral on social media. The clip, which was shot on a mobile phone at a GameStop in Albuquerque, New Mexico, shows a furious customer at the store claiming she was misgendered by the staff when they did not address her as ma'am. Now, if it looks like a man, walks like a man, and talks like a man, 99.5%, you're going to call it a man. Now, I obviously, I could show this.
look like a
I could show this to
Now,
the cast.
Can I
But
just say something very quickly?
what?
Here
I
it
was
comes.
in a store in the mall over Christmas time, and there is a person who is in transition in one of the stores that I went to, and I can't tell. And I'm not saying this to be bad, please, because I'm not at all. But I can't tell if it started as a woman and is now wanting to be a man,
Dude looks like a lady.
or if it started as a man and is trying to look like a woman. I can't tell. It's somewhere in the middle.
yes, Jen, GameStop does still exist.
See, first of all, look,
and I'm not trying to be offensive to anyone, but I'm not sure what gender this person is. I'm really not sure, and I've been in there quite a few times since then.
I mean,
and Drew, yes, I do remember Funko Land because I used to shop there.
Yes, Funko knows the shit. Okay, now listen,
I mean, does that sound funny when I say that to you?
Not at all. No, not at all. I mean, listen, look. First of all,
you don't know always how to address people.
Exactly. Listen. First of all, now let me tell you something. People shouldn't get offended. Call him sir, man. First of all, if you look like a man, you're like a man. If I go in the bathroom and you're pissing next to me, standing up, you're a fucking man. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. If you're a female pissing right next to me, that's gonna be scary as fuck because you can't unsee that. All right, but people getting so fucking. I mean, they're getting so like hyped up. Oh my God, you call him sir, and he used to be called a ma'am. Why?
By the way, Gary, we're going to be talking about the whole Brady
why?
Belichick
Like that
thing
makes no
tomorrow
sense.
night.
I mean, it's a man. Plain and simple, it's a man. It's a man. Plain and simple.
Well,
wait.
So the audio is going to change when I go to play the clip.
All right, good. Because I want to say something on that.
We do have to watch though because we're somehow getting phone static.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. I think it's your phone.
On the thing. No, it's not mine because my phone is just like legitimately far like everybody else's. But let me just change this over real quick.
Yeah, like see right this very second we have static.
Yeah, see, there's a little bit of phone static. I don't know why, but let's play the.
No, we're not doing credit. You're gonna give me money back.
Excuse me, sir. There's a young man in here.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
I can call the police if you'd like me to. You need to settle down.
You need to settle down and mind your business, okay? Ma'am, once again, ma'am.
I said both of you.
No, you said sir. Once again, it's ma'am.
I actually said both of you guys. It was general.
Right beforehand, you said sir.
Sir? Okay.
Take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you, sir.
I apologize now.
No.
Goes knocking fucking shit over.
He is
I
very
need your corporate
sir-like.
number. Because we're going to call them and talk about how it's misgendered several times in this store.
I apologize for that.
I need your corporate number now. Get it for me now.
I'm going to ask you to calm down and stuff.
Personally, he's gonna lose that anyway.
Give me your corporate number.
That's right, and I said
well, I'm going to
he's gonna
ask you
lose
for
that.
the fifth time to stop calling me a
Again, for
man.
our
Because
radio
quite
listeners,
clearly
I
I
know
am
you
not.
can't see this.
I'm sorry for that.
He knocked over.
But he's obviously dressed
Yes, get it for me now.
femininely.
I'm asking you to stop
Get it for
cussing.
me
He
now.
is
I'm
very
not cussing.
manlike,
I'm not cussing.
but is dressed more in the style of a woman. He's got a gray tracksuit on, pink sneakers, pink shirt, but he still sounds very.
He's a man. He's a man. He still
has a deep voice,
and he still has broad and he still has broad shoulders.
You can hear it in the audio.
You're going to disrespecting trans
But I
people
just
in
find
this
it
store,
very
which I
confusing
plan on
as a
telling.
person walking around, and there are a lot of people that are in transition that you're not exactly sure.
Well,
I mean, you have to make an assumption at some point, but you also don't want to offend anyone, and you have to make an assumption at some point of which direction you're going to go with how you address somebody, and that's not always the easiest.
It is not.
It's not the easiest thing. Like I said, this person in the mall that I had seen, now I've seen 1,000 times. I still don't know how to address the person. I don't, and it's confusing.
I'll make you laugh right now. I remember I was on my way home from my martial art class. I seen a person at the bus stop. I'm sitting next to the person. The person had a mustache, and they had like those cart bags, whatever, like that. And I'm looking at the person. I'm like, is this a man or woman? So I had to like use my third eye, and I'm like, all right, this is a woman because the cart bag, just a woman basically that just, menopause basically wasn't really good for her. It wasn't really good to her. And she basically has a mustache like me. And I'm sitting there like, wow, that's scary. Testosterone basically overrided estrogen. That is really scary. And honestly, I thought I was a man at first, but I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, oh, it is a woman. Oh, fuck. Oops.
Well, okay, so the best way I can describe this person is an overweight Iggy Pop.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
An overweight Iggy Pop wearing pink fucking sneakers, tight jeans. Well, then again, he normally would wear tight jeans, but
yeah.
It's Iggy Pop double, I would think, like twice the size.
And he likes penis.
And
he likes penis.
And the haircut is like fucking
Can you imagine him going?
I'm trying to think of like the perfect cartoon character for that short hair
He-Man?
type deal.
He-Man?
Yeah, kind of like He-Man.
He-Man, yeah.
With more of like a blown out fucking.
Can you imagine
You know,
Iggy
what-
Pop
you know,
version?
can I tell you who I really thought it reminded me of?
Yeah, Iggy Pop
do you
was on point.
remember? Do you remember Jeff Daniels and freaking what's the
Dumb and Dumber?
And Dumb and Dumber?
Yes, yes.
You know
yes.
when he has that short blonde.
Welcome to the
you know,
show, Mr. Donald Mezzarandino.
You know, with the longish blonde hair. That's
Yes.
when I first saw it. That's
Can
exactly
you imagine?
what it reminded me of.
Wait. Can you imagine Iggy Pop actually demanding that shit? You will call me ma'am.
Oh, you
not
bloody
sir.
bastard.
You call me ma'am, not sir. You son of a bitch.
I mean, not for anything. It is a fucking weird ass video.
It's a hard topic. In general, it's a hard topic.
but you know what though? Like,
It's a
all
hard
right,
topic,
so you walk into a store, right? Now we obviously know people that wear pink, that are men, okay? Because Rob Fishman has pink bowling shoes.
Fishman.
Listen.
Because he
Wearing
supports
pink
breast
as-
cancer,
but
right?
Wearing pink as a man is not a sign. Is not making
But-
you feminine.
but again,
these are. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not. I have seen the manliest of men walk around in a pink freaking golf shirt to go to an event, or a pink shirt underneath their suit, and they still look sexy as hell.
Well, yeah, that's different. I mean,
I'm not saying that. I'm
Yeah.
saying for like in this situation where this person has on a tracksuit and is obviously trying to be feminine.
No, I understand.
Wearing
that.
a feminine looking outfit. This is no mistake. It's a man dressed like a female. I'm sorry,
It's
is.
Iggy Pop in a tracksuit.
Not for anything though. Let's take a look at this fucking ghastly beast again. All right, again.
Jeff Daniels.
Isn't it? I'm telling you, it
Yes.
looks just like him.
Again, like
I am ma'am. Don't call me sir.
I don't feel bad for the four-eyed motherfucker behind the counter. I really don't.
I whip his ass. I'm
Because
sorry.
he had to take the brunt of this fucking
Nah.
verbal beating. But
You told me to come outside. I'm like, word.
but not for nothing though.
Come outside.
Again, guys wear pink.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it looks like Iggy Pop.
It does.
Iggy Pop on like helium. All right, and I probably would have called it a man too.
So would I. And then
I really would have.
Wait, we know
Sorry.
something. Wait. We know something though. Now, so basically, this idiot. Now, so basically, if somebody out of the blue just call you sir, say excuse me, sir, you're gonna get mad and want to fight. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You're gonna be. Let me tell you something. He's gonna beat that right one. He's gonna get his ass killed. Plain and simple.
Somebody read D.Hay's comment.
I rock pink, but I'm gangsta.
No, the Transformers one.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
I was down
Decepticons. Transform.
Nicholas said, I got a pink golf shirt and I rock the shit out of it and I'm nowhere close to being gay.
No, I mean like no. Some men wear pink.
Red
True.
said, I have to wear a pink umpire shirt every Sunday for the last spring or summer.
Wow.
It's true.
I mean, but
it's true.
And
that's the point I was trying to make. But this person obviously is trying to dress feminine
Yeah.
although he's still a man. So I mean, listen.
He has hairy testicles
You can
and shit.
you can only make the assumptions that you can make, and if you're not sure,
How much is this as a handsome lady?
no, but seriously, but if you're not
That's a
sure,
handsome lady.
just
Oh, come on, Jim.
How about just saying hello instead of saying hello, sir, or hello, ma'am? How about just a hello? How was your day? If you're not sure, let's be honest.
I mean, listen.
You treat somebody just like
I mean, listen. You gotta understand something. Sometimes, we address people a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, listen. Me, I work at a men's shelter. It's like, good evening, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good morning, sir. I mean, it's natural. You know what I'm saying? It's protocol. It's hospitality. It's all that good stuff. But people basically, all of a sudden now want to be sensitive and be, oh no, you call me. Listen, shut the fuck up. At least basically, I'm greeting your dumb ass. All right? Fuck's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Lick balls.
Well, I have another topic if we want to move on from this a little
Yes.
bit.
Yes.
Okay? So, you know how kids these days will do anything to get like the newest technology.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I found this article about a man who's and it's funny, as I read the title of this, I always joke around that, like, when I need money, I'm like, well, shit, maybe I should just sell a kidney and then I'll have money. This guy actually sold his kidney. He said a man who sold his kidney for an iPhone, he's now left bedbound and unable to work. Okay? So it says a man who sold one of his kidneys to get himself a new iPhone and an iPad is now bedbound and requires around-the-clock care. The man, who is now 25, sold off one of his kidneys back in 2011 when he was 17. According to Chinese media, the man named only, oh God, I hate to even say his name because of the laughter that's going to ensue in this. His name is Wang.
She bang! She bang!
I can't even.
She bang!
Because it's like being in a room with 5-year-olds. When I say Wang, everybody laughs.
But he's the only one laughing.
He sold.
What about Uranus?
He sold.
Bangkok.
Wait, no, listen. He sold his kidney on the black market.
Dumbass.
Reports at the time claimed that he wanted to buy a new tech product, but his parents couldn't afford it.
Stupid head.
So he found some dodgy middlemen on an online forum who said they could help him raise the necessary cash if he was willing to sell one of his kidneys.
You pay now.
So he said he sent a message back and forth, and the agreed amount was in their money $20,000.
Mr. Wang.
So the teen secretly arranged to travel from his home without letting his folks know. And when he arrived, he was met by a couple of surgeons, a surgeon's assistant, and a nurse. The operation was carried out, and he was sent on his way.
21 people.
He was given less money than he was promised.
Dumbass.
Let's put it that way. He then went on to buy himself an iPhone 4 and an iPad 2 before he returned home. However, once home, his parents found out what he did. His mother called the police, and an investigation was launched. 9 people who were involved were jailed, and the middlemen being sentenced to 3 to 5 years, and the surgeons given 3 years each. There's a whole bunch of crap in between, but now he suffered renal deficiency, which now led him to be bedbound. So now he has full renal failure, and he's on regular dialysis, and he has to live on benefits because he can't work. So now he's 25 years old. He sold one of his kidneys for technology, like a phone and an iPad, and now for the rest of his life, he's stuck in a hospital bed because now his kidneys don't work. His one remaining kidney doesn't work.
So basically,
he's a fucking moron.
So basically, in all terms, you could say basically he sold his soul to the devil.
Now, my father, before he died, was on dialysis, and it's not an easy thing.
No.
And he was in his 50s when that happened. So could you imagine being 25 years old? 25 years old, and now having to live the rest of your short life if you don't get any kind of a new kidney, which they probably won't give him since he sold the last one.
Stupid, man.
You know, he'll have to live out whatever time he has left on dialysis and in a hospital bed.
He's stupid, man. I mean, shit like that. Come on, man. Just for technology, shit that could fucking break afterwards, man.
So now he could just take selfies from his hospital bed with his brand new phone.
And good luck to go on like one of those social media dating sites. They ain't coming over to be like, you have to come over the house now. Take care of me.
All right, so this is my plan now.
You want to run
now, we played this commercial once before. Okay?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to air the commercial, and then we come back.
Where we going?
I have another fashion return to the world.
No.
I'm
okay?
afraid.
Oh, no.
This one here will be for all of the women in the chat, and I know that there are quite a few of you in here.
Yes, they are. Grab the pig. Grab the pig.
Wait. No, the pig will return after the commercial, though.
Gotcha.
Okay.
If you're like me, you find it very hard to keep your dick dry. I left my dick unprotected, and it was warped out of shape in no time. I could barely recognise my own dick. Imagine that. Then I discovered Schaefer's New Zealand style dick sealant, the best way to take care of your dick in 3 easy steps. First, wash your dick with soap and water. Then, wait for your dick to dry. Once your dick is clean and dry, paint your dick with Schaefer's dick sealant. I used to be too embarrassed to invite people over to see my dick, but now, my dick's the talk of the town. I even have pictures of my dick. Check out that dick. I'm going to send this to my secretary. Barbara always loves to receive my dick pics. After all, summertime is all about spending time on your dick. I'll often have 20 to 30 people on my dick at once. That can really wear your dick out, causing dick splinters and discoloration. But with Schaefer's dick sealant, my dick stays a nice golden brown colour. Who wouldn't want a golden dick? I used to never let children anywhere near my dick. My dick was too dangerous for cods to play on. But it seems like every cod in the neighbourhood's been on my dick this summer, and they've all had a good time. My dick's over 70 years old, but it looks brand new. That's part of the reason all my neighbours are jealous of my dick. Isn't that right, Jum? Yes, you've got a nice dick, okay? His wife is always on my dick, begging me to know the secret of my perfect dick. If you like Schaefer's dick sealant, check out Schaefer's New Zealand style cock. I had a huge hole in my dick, but I fixed it by jamming some cock in it. You'd be surprised how many things you can fix by jamming cock into them. Have an extra large hole in your dick? Try Schaefer's African style cock. Just go to your local home improvement store and ask for the big black cock. Schaefer's New Zealand style dick sealant. Don't put it on your penis. There's also a helpful number on the...
Well, that's okay.
All right, well, we're back.
They see enough cock. That's a lot of cock.
I love that commercial.
You love cock.
Like, I love that commercial.
So basically, you love cock.
Why not?
You're supposed to.
I'm a girl.
That's right.
Well, so that was actually a banned commercial.
I see
for
why the banned
some
commercial.
Australian deck sealant. However, the Aussies don't pronounce the way we do, so every time the guy went to go say caulk, it sounds like cock.
Cock.
But
so, cock is a fucking chicken. It's a rooster.
But for the radio listeners at Mile High and IPM, that now should entice them to come back and see the commercial on the show.
I'd just like you to know that D-Hay has said he's spending time on his dick right now. All his neighbors are jealous.
Hey!
All right, so,
what?
Now,
what the fuck?
I did mention that
Who's
there was
stepping on my wire?
another...
Oh, maybe me.
Another
It's fine.
fashion
You don't need them anyway.
comeback.
Bloopers.
No, I'm kidding.
And Redbubble again is showing their advertisement.
Is that Mia Khalifa advertising our shit?
No.
That's
What the-
Redbubble.
Oh, that was Mia Khalifa. The
No.
picture.
No.
She's a whore.
I
She is
mean,
a whore.
well, her rocking some of our gear probably would
Listen,
be
that
pretty cool.
whore is making a tremendous amount of money.
So many whores.
Please.
All right, so granny pins
Bonnie.
are apparently making a comeback,
AKA Bulmas.
and the person who wrote the article could not be more pleased. It was written by Aya Tinziras, if that's how you fucking say it. TSINTZIRAS. This article is on behalf of www.bolde.com.
I like granny panties.
You wear them on a regular basis?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I mean,
Just
listen,
checking.
like,
Jim,
first of all,
Jim, what's your preference? Do you like?
I mean,
Are
granny
you
panties
like
are
a
cool.
boxers kind of guy or a brief kind of guy, or do you like the granny panties too?
I'm a thongs guy, and I'm joking. I'm actually a briefs guy.
You're asking which ones I prefer to wear, or what I like?
No,
on a
for your
woman?
girl to wear, you dope.
Well, actually, I was trying to make a joke about what you would prefer to wear because he said he likes granny panties, and I
Not wearing them full. I'm talking about like as far as like what? Listen, look, granny
All right,
panties.
would you? Okay, there's 3 men in the room. Would you mind if your girl wore granny panties?
When I'm doing it, what is it going to matter? They're not going to be there for very long.
I mean, thank you. I was saying the same thing just now because they're gonna come right off.
Although, if you're going to pull them down and there's a pad there, then you kind of little.
First of all, don't you think you'd get a little warning if that was going on?
If I got a warning, I'd be fucking treating that shit like the fucking plague.
Just saying. But no, I mean, would you mind if your girl wore granny panties?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't
Do
mind.
you find them sexy, or do you think that they're like,
It depends how it makes their ass look. Cause sometimes because listen, some of these sexy underwear don't make their asses look nice.
The comments in the chat right now.
What?
Start out with.
The heck?
I love granny panties, boycott, unless I'm trying to get dick.
But Tony, this is what I'm trying to find out. If people find this sexy,
we have
you
had.
don't even have to worry about it. You could just wear them all the time.
We have had a Austin Powers reference in the thing saying
Yes.
granny panties are dead sexy, baby. Shagadelic. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, D-Hay.
We have a comment in here saying They are going to come right off. I don't exactly know what that.
Right off.
And then we have Cockamania on there.
That sounds like a fucking pro wrestling.
So this article was broken down into
Mean Gene.
little segments. But the woman starts off writing the article. I admit it, I never wore a thong.
Me neither.
Maybe thank God, because that shit could have looked like a slingshot. And I never wanted to. While other girls,
again?
What?
We have a little static again.
I don't know.
No, we do. I could hear it in my headphones.
Yeah, I heard
now
it.
I don't hear it on the thing yet.
Okay.
While other girls were singing their praises because you could wear anything with them, and no one will ever see a panty line, I was more concerned with wearing comfortable underwear. Good thing granny panties are making a comeback.
Bomas.
Update, bitch. They never left.
No.
They never left. It's not like they turned around and said, you know what? We are banning the granny panties.
No, it's not.
Because everybody has to wear a G-string or a thong or a regular pair of drawers. They never left.
It's not that they left. It was
I think
just about the whole fashion thing and how it was marketed for a long time. Because, you know, like, when different trends come out, like, if for a long time girls are wearing thongs or, like, boy shorts, or, like, if they make a big deal out of it. So it's not that they necessarily left. It was what you were choosing to wear at that time.
Again, Tony, too much info on the chat. All right? Now, whoever's going to see this on the YouTube or the Facebook video will know that they can inquire about your drawers. But, yeah, again, TMI.
And Tony, just for your last comment, because she says she even sells hers sometimes, there is an entire section on Craigslist for used panties for men who want them. So if you need to make a little extra cash, I say go for it.
So apparently,
fetishes.
thongs,
Fetishes.
according to this whore, are overrated.
Wow.
Some people are just not comfortable with them.
Thongs
I'm sorry.
weren't even originally made for women. Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? That thongs were not originally made for women?
What does it say?
Can she basically give
according to this fucking brain dead idiot, for some reason we tend to think that we only look good if we're wearing thongs and not granny panties, but thongs were made for men at first. 1939, a New York City mayor came up with the thong for male dancers who performed totally in the buff.
Maybe there's some fact to this.
So why we have felt we had to wear thongs for so long, it sounds like women are feeling this and refusing to spend money on thongs, and it's been that way for the past few years. From 2014 to 2015, thong sales were down by 7%, and boy shorts and brief sales were up 17%, according to NPD, a company that focuses on market research.
I have to tell you though, there is a giant, I don't want to say a movement, but women want to be comfortable. So, you know, if you want to wear things for your man, it's fine. If you're comfortable in a thong, it's fine. But, lately everything is about comfort. Like,
honestly,
the materials that they use, the cuts that they're making them in.
Honestly, I would agree with her one thing. Thongs have become overrated after a while because, like, everybody has one like that. But boy shorts, I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes some of them boy shorts or French cut does look sexy on certain asses on women.
Wait a second, though. Hold on. Now, I may offend somebody, but this is my outlook on this whole thing. Okay? Some people, I can't fucking generalize it, but some people just don't fit into them. Does anybody really take into fucking account? You could be like a fucking toothpick, and that thing looks like a fucking 10-foot fucking slingshot on you.
It does.
Or, if you happen to be like the guy, the size of the guy from the article that we're going to read in a few minutes probably, who weighs like fucking 700 pounds. That thing wouldn't even fit past their fucking calf. Alright? So, thongs are not meant for everybody.
Exactly.
They are meant for people with certain figures who can rock them.
See, I don't believe that.
But if
though.
you weigh 800 pounds and can't get out of bed, and maybe can't get it over your big toe, do you honestly think they're going to go out and buy a fucking thong?
That's where I differ from you a little bit, because if you're comfortable in your own skin and you feel sexy wearing that piece of underwear for your significant other or even for yourself, I don't see why you shouldn't be able to wear one.
So
D-Hay's hitting on Tony,
I mean,
by the way.
and let's be honest here. Now with this whole movement of big girls, because everybody is talking about how everybody likes full-figured women and curvy girls, you have to think about that on the opposite end. I am not a small girl, but if I'm comfortable and I want to wear a thong in front of my man because I think it looks sexy.
Wait. Okay, hold
I'm
on.
not a
Wait,
small
hold on. There's a difference though, sweetheart. You're not 300 pounds, number one. You're not over 300 pounds. Number two,
Yes,
hold on.
but
Number
still,
two, wait,
I
hold on.
believe
Hold on.
that should stop you
stop.
from wearing
Wait.
I don't.
Wait. Number two, no. See, there's a difference. See, like I said, okay. Again, like I said, you're not over 300 pounds or like that. If you're 300, 400 pounds wearing a thong, first of all, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck they actually have that in that size. Then that's a really big, no pun intended, big issue because, first of all, who the hell want to see? You know what?
There are men that want to.
If that person moves wrong at fucking 400 pounds,
exactly,
would you want to be standing next to them when that shit fucking snaps?
No.
It's gonna come at you like a fucking broken piano wire.
All right.
Tony
Number
300 pounds.
Number three on this. Millennial women care more about comfort as we should.
Fuck millennial women.
That's the way I feel.
I'm sorry, but from my understanding, there are a bunch of women who like to have the fucking underwear jammed up the crack of their ass.
They wear butt plugs.
I mean, come on.
With jewels in them.
Some people like to know that they're fucking firmly encased in some type of material.
Please
don't.
don't.
No.
I have to get it out. My stomach is
sorry.
Oh, come on,
All right.
man.
Do not
Apparently, number 4, according to this fucking brain dead broad,
I have to get it.
guys really don't seem to care what underwear we wear.
I mean,
I believe half the population may disagree with this woman.
Well,
you can wear none for all.
I'm sad to say that I'm talking about this shit with my sister watching now.
Oh, lovely.
Number 5, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. All power to you, woman. If you feel like wearing a trash bag underneath your fucking clothes,
You know what?
then do it.
You know what? Who cares? Fuck you and wearing underwear, whatever like that.
I don't think this is a moot point on this fucking article.
But I still don't understand what's wrong with what she's saying, though.
Who cares?
Because
are you going to make an underwear choice every single day leaving your house because of what could happen? Or are you going to wear something that is going to be comfortable for you all day?
I wear briefs, and I'm comfortable with them. And I'm a
all
briefs
day.
man. You're damn right.
All the time. Yeah. Okay, so there is no option for you. You get up every day, you pick a pair of briefs out of your fucking drawer, and you put them on.
That's right.
When a girl gets dressed in the morning, if there's not a shot that she's going to have an encounter with a man and she doesn't need anything to put anything special on, you just put a pair of fucking
Drew's
underwear
got a
on.
fucking great point right here. Honestly, what women wear is covered by clothes anyway.
Exactly.
You're obviously not going to be walking around in just your fucking drawers.
But
Exactly.
that's what
Unless
I
you're on the
mean.
fucking beach or
Does
something.
it really make a
Or
difference?
if they got painted on you. I had to paint their clothes on you and shit like that.
But that's what I mean. It doesn't make a fucking difference what kind of underwear you have on half the time.
Exactly, because you know what? They're going to come right off anyway. Be like this. Let's go, baby.
Derek might be running behind, but he says 300 with about 10 eggplants and these big fucking emoji faces.
Oh, jeez.
Derek is full.
I'm just going to see if there's anything more to this. Yeah, obviously, this bitch has got more to say. Higher waisted undies can be definitely be cute.
She's a feministic bitch. She's a feminazi. No wonder.
Number 7, granny panties are a total feminist act.
Wait, stop. Hold up. She just shut the fuck up on that because you know I'm saying that. You know I'm gonna say that.
Let me read this paragraph.
Wait, read it, and I got something to say about that.
Okay. And we need as many of those as we can get. Instead of focusing on what guys want us to wear and look like, we're taking back that power and embracing what we actually want. That's a really cool thing. We should definitely take this attitude and apply it to other aspects of our lives, like dating, parentheses, focusing on what kind of person we really see ourselves with instead of who looks perfect on paper, end of parentheses. and our careers, parentheses, going for our dream job no matter what anyone else thinks, end of parentheses. Granny panties can be a gateway to owning our entire lives and getting the most out of them. Who knew that a large pair of underwear could do so much?
First of all, she need to shut the fuck up, okay? Because this is the same dumbass talking about wearing what type of underwear. First of all, feminist, sweetheart, at the end of the day, you'll still be looking for a man's attention. So shut the fuck up. Just please. Please, feminist.
D-Hey, whoa. What the fuck is wrong with you? To be honest with y'all, sometimes when I'm naked in the shower, I dance like Beyonce.
D-Hey, I love you, but every time you write a freaking sentence on there, I'm starting to think differently of you.
All right.
Every single time.
All right, I'm going to break down this paragraph a little bit. And obviously, we have a feminine in the room, so she's going to elaborate on this. All right? First set of parentheses, okay? Focusing on what kind of person we really see ourselves with instead of who looks perfect on paper. Okay?
Oh, I'm going to keep
Now, does it honestly take you a pair of underwear to figure that all out?
And you know what? You read that whole paragraph. And the only thing I could say is this. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a feminist thing. I'm just saying. Because Karasu and I are going to have a disagreement on this regardless of what I say. So it really doesn't make a difference. What I'm saying to you is it's not necessary. She's making it about underwear. It may not necessarily be about underwear.
It's not about underwear.
It's not. If you're comfortable in your own skin as a woman, and you put on these underwear and you feel good about yourself, you could do whatever the fuck you want. Is pretty much what she's trying to say.
Kerry Radioli is in my fucking watch party.
Is she? What's going on, Car? But what I'm trying to say is, like, not so much like, you know, that the panties are making the woman. It's just pretty much like saying, you know, before, whereas maybe you tried to dress differently for men. Maybe now you're not specifically doing that. Maybe you just throw on the panties and go, I don't give a fuck, and I'm just wearing them.
All right, so Nausea Gilmore.
Yes.
A magazine or paper doesn't determine a woman's beauty. It's mostly about themselves and feeling good about themselves.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly the point I'm trying to make.
Confidence. Exactly.
Confidence. The summary, because I know this fucking bitch.
But that's what I'm trying to say. I think it rolls over into everything, which is what I feel like that paragraph was about. Like, if you feel confident about yourself, and who gives a fuck about the panties at this point? But if you're wearing them and you feel confident in what you look like, and you walk into a job interview feeling confident about yourself and what you're wearing, you have more of a chance of something good happening for you.
Well,
whereas before, you would have maybe tried to cater your outfit or what you were wearing to who you thought you would be presenting yourself to.
Well,
does that make sense?
It makes sense.
I'm saying
but also too, I'm gonna say this also. Now, she's talking about being a feminist. Now, first of all, granny panties basically are essential because when a woman has her monthly, first of all, what woman basically will wear their monthly, you know, have their monthly and wear a thong? You're gonna basically have a Kotex on. Some women basically cannot use Kotex; they have to use the pad. You know, if they bleed, you know, profusely, you know, like a lot, profusely, whatever like that, they'll bleed a lot.
There are women who are blessed that could just throw a tampon in and walk around for the whole day and not have a problem.
Right.
There are other women that can't.
Right, exactly. So that's why granny panties are, to be honest, you know, as far as the woman, granny panties are essential. And like I said, you know, it doesn't matter what type of underwear you have on because listen, if you're a chick with a thong on and got stink pussy, you ain't getting fucked. I mean,
but you know what?
You may get desperate.
Now, Nicholas brought up a point.
What's up?
He said, I mean, there are black women who weigh 200 plus who wear stuff meant for small women, but they don't care what anyone thinks because they love themselves.
Yeah, and that's why basically half of them become sex objects and not sex symbols. There's a big difference with that.
By the way, just to let you know, okay, now I'm saying it loud. I really can't say it any lower, but Lynn Brunet is watching from Mile High Radio, so we have to be on our best behavior.
Oh, come on, she likes us for our worst behavior.
Best behavior? Wait a minute. This is Pain Train Pipe Bomb. This isn't. Wait, hold on. This is Mile High Radio, yes. I was gonna say, this is Paint Train Pipe Bomb.
Your sister said I look sexy whether I wear Torrid or a dumpster.
I've
Carol.
never seen your sister wear a dumpster.
All right, first of
Carol,
all,
shut
you're
up.
on my headphones.
I'm sorry, honey.
There you
I
go.
don't.
Okay.
I honestly, I think a dumpster would be too big for your sister.
Shut up, Rick.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Nicholas, I don't necessarily agree either, but we're never going to see eye to eye, me and him.
Of course we're not.
We can't just sit here and argue the whole show.
Who?
It's not going to work.
Who's
By the way, since the show started an hour and 18 minutes ago, I have now 24 notifications on my fucking
Yes, I know. I've
page.
gotten a substantial
And
amount of them.
I'm not
You too?
sure if I
Shit.
can go through all 24 of them after the show.
I gotta charge my phone too.
But yeah, again, the whole granny panties thing.
I mean, listen, I don't have a problem with granny panties. I mean, they're like I said, they're essential. To be honest with you, it doesn't matter what I know what women wear. It's cool. But like I said, certain things, if it doesn't fit certain things, then it's like basically you're trying to fit a square in a circle hole.
Can I ask you something? Are you able to put a picture up there yet?
No, I
Okay,
have to
so then
reboot
there's
the whole
one
program.
article that
then.
I'm going to have to save until you're able to do that, because without a visual, you're not going to understand what I'm talking about. But I do have another article.
Lynn, I will give you full opportunity to chime in on that lovely topic of the granny panties thing, because I think I would want your opinion on that. I'll figure out how to do it in the next fucking 40 minutes. But we can transition, however, from the whole return of granny panties to an incident that is happening here in Brooklyn.
Can I say something about this? I read this article, and I had no fucking idea that this ever happened.
All right, so
me neither.
Surprisingly
and this is
enough,
supposedly right, like, outside my house happening.
after the show last weekend, somebody miraculously watched it from our neighborhood here in Brooklyn and added me to this Shorefront newspaper group on Facebook. And funny to say it that, we talk about granny panties and thongs and G-strings and whatever. However, an assembly person, Simbrowitz, wants to investigate the floating sex parties boats that depart from Sheepshead Bay in Brooklyn. Now, normally the boats that come out of the Sheepshead Bay area, there are some party boats, but those are like mainstream party boats where they look like cruise liners. And then there are the fishing boats that come out of the area
That I used to work on.
But now, this here, now we drive through Sheepshead Bay all the time, around that area where all these boats are. Apparently, The Independent, a major British publication, claimed that last spring, Sheepshead Bay is home to a floating orgy party, which are marketed to couples in their mid-20s on a private yacht. The article titled, "It's like skydiving inside New York's floating sex party on a private yacht," described a boat event known as Chemistry, which is defined as New York's private bi-monthly sex party. Now, not for anything, all right?
And the ending for not.
How do we live here
And not know about this?
5 minutes from where they're saying that this happens, and we know nothing about this? If this is going on twice a month,
This is
how do
some
we not know about this?
fucking underground bullshit. By the way, Chris Ripka is in the on the show right now.
What's going on, Chris?
And Chris, I thank you for your help 2 weeks ago, because that was fucking kick-ass. According to the article, chemistry parties have been hosted throughout New York City since 2006. Now, Assemblyman Stephen Simbrowitz, a Democrat out of Sheepshead Bay, Brighton Beach, Manhattan Beach, and Midwood, is calling for a state investigation of these chemistry parties and their effect on the quality of life in his district. In addition to the obvious objection that it's unacceptable to have floating orgies associated with our residential family-oriented community.
Sounds like a fat girl party.
That's just a fucking mouthful in itself.
Dude,
But
a fucking fat girl party. That shit
a
will never
floating
get out of the
orgy. All right, let's put this into perspective.
A floating orgy.
Floating orgy on a private yacht.
A playable woman.
All right.
Bundy moment.
Not for nothing.
I still don't understand. I don't understand. Is there a description, like, of what they're saying is going on? I know this sounds funny, but
So wait. They're floating and fucking. So basically, is that the
They're
Mile High
basically
Club
they're
still?
saying that
a
they're
whole
renting
bunch-
out a private yacht, and they're going out and stuff's going on the boat.
Apparently, though, according to this, though, in addition to the obvious objection that it is unacceptable to have floating orgies associated with our residential family-oriented community, an event of this nature prompts questions of excessive alcohol in addition to the possibility of illegal drugs. Floating sex parties are compatible neither with Sheepshead Bay's family character nor with the positive changes that we are working to implement with regards to the party boats. Listen.
Now, I have to also put a little thing in there. The boat, whatever boat it is, when you charter a boat, it doesn't make a fucking difference what goes on that boat once you charter it.
Exactly.
People rent out these boats for bachelor parties, bachelorette parties.
You have a fucking
Obviously,
gangbang of bukkake shit
there's
going on.
There's strippers, there's dancers.
Exactly.
There's drinking. Obviously, there's probably drugs going on. But that's up to the discretion of the boat owner.
Exactly.
Of what goes on their boat. So once money is exchanged and you rent a private vessel, as long as it's okay with the owner and the captain of that boat, there's nothing anybody could do about it.
See, here's
I know it's the truth. I mean,
but-
I worked on the fishing boats down there. I have friends that own the party boats. You know, it really is. It's their discretion about what goes on their boats.
Well, listen.
So there are questions in this chat. Before anybody goes any further.
Listen. First of all, the biggest mistake that person did as far as the article is basically revealed that. Because, let's be honest, as you said, who gives a fuck of what goes on in that boat? They could have a bukkake, gangbang, whatever like that in that boat. It's none of anybody's business. That's their boat. So what if people are fucking and stuff like that? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? People do it in the household. People film basically porn in their house. What the hell is the problem with going on the boat? What are you going to say?
If it is against some sort of a law, I don't know anything about it. But I said, once your boat is chartered privately, it is up to your discretion as a boat owner. And most of the boat owners are the captains of their own boats.
Hey, exactly. Captain Stabham.
If you allow that on your boat, that's up to you.
Exactly.
That's your money to do with whatever you want. That covers everything for you.
What are you gonna have a raid in the boat? This is a raid. You see a bunch of motherfuckers fucking in the boat. The cops can join too. It'd be like great for like a porn series.
There's Pain Train Gangbang Bomb.
We also have questions of our Melissa and Ricky bird boxing. No, because she's not into that type of movies.
Oh please, everyone.
Janet said, "Can anybody come?"
Of course I can come.
Oh jeez.
What?
The question of is orgy legal in New York State?
Who's gonna know about it? I mean, what are you gonna say? They'd be like, "Hey, we're gonna have an orgy here tonight. We'll put our flyers and shit like that. Bring your own condoms and shit." What the
Tony
fuck?
says she sees it the same as renting a hotel room.
Exactly.
It's a hotel room on the water.
Again, another comment from Jeremy Dehay, which might be a little bit too much information. I did strange things for a change in open waters. Nah, I'm playing. I've never been on a boat. Laughing out loud.
Oh jeez.
Really?
Jay.
Yeah. Never been in a boat? Should I have?
So
I worked on one.
Yep.
I did.
I don't
for
know if
years.
that's the same thing as a banana boat or not. I don't.
And Enzo said that I am correct as usual.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest, man. Like I said, with the boat.
No, but it is. That I can tell you. I can tell you. My daughter's father, his family owned a boat for a very long time. They chartered it out for a lot of private parties. And his mom, at some point, put a stop to the bachelor parties because they got a little too much for her. And she had to be on the boat as a woman, and she wasn't comfortable with it. And she put a stop to it. But it's her boat. It's her boat. If she doesn't want shit going on the boat, she puts a stop to it. She's the owner. That's what she accepts money for.
It was my boat, man.
But I honestly will tell you, though, before we get Mr. MATRAI on soon,
Try your what?
whatever happens in open waters, I don't think should be an issue.
Exactly. You're in open. What are going to happen?
Because once you
all of a
leave,
sudden-
technically, once you leave, let's say, for example, the city limit, and you're
in
out in open
international
water, then New York City really has no control
Like when-
over what happens there. Now, if the Coast Guard found out about it,
Exactly. Yeah, that'd be some shit.
that may be a little bit of a different story, because they might think that there's propaganda on the boat.
But again,
I don't think it's the fact of that
if it's not happening
30
on
people want to fuck each
outside,
other.
if it's not happening on outside open decks where other people could see it,
Open dicks.
but let's be honest, if you're not outside on an open exposed area where another boat that could possibly have younger children or families on it can see it, why is it a problem?
We'll just tell basically the kids that's how you came into the earth. That's how you were created.
Najia says, I mean, China has an orgy place, but renting or owning isn't a problem. An actual orgy place.
How?
Okay.
Places. We do orgy! Orgy!
Chris, it is your boat. You can charter it out for anything you want, hon.
Yeah, but he's not over here, so he might be able to get away with it a lot easier.
Hey, wait.
No, but it doesn't make it. Again, if you're a boat owner, does it
So
really make a difference?
wait. So Melissa, so let me get this straight. So what happened was, if somebody sees a boat with an orgy like that, we're gonna have Boat Becky calling the cops and shit like that, calling the Coast Guard.
It's
to
very
get 'em.
possible.
You know, I think this. I think I might have to partner with Chris on his show and talk about this. This
The boat
giving him
orgies?
this boat orgy thing.
Boat Becky.
You know, because
The boat
you know
orgies?
that will definitely get him some listeners.
I don't know. Like I said, you know, it's.
You know, there's actually a porn called Captain Stab'em where like.
I didn't say a dick be open, Carol. I said a deck. D-E-C-K. Deck. A boat has decks.
With the cock?
Decks.
With the cock?
With the cock?
Not
the cock?
a dick.
With the
a
cock?
deck.
Is that with the? Is that with or without the big
You're
black
killing
cock?
me.
The big black
killing
cock.
me.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Shucky ducky quack quack.
I can't.
So where's Mr. Matrai? We need some weather report.
Well, I actually have to call him because apparently the Skype on my computer does not accept incoming calls. I don't know why, but this has been an issue now for 2 weeks that I
didn't
have
pay your
tried
bill,
to
bitch.
fix, and it is not working. So
Fucking job,
if
seriously.
he is ready, I will call through, and we will get the weather report ready. In the meantime, for those who are just tuning in, there are brand new designs
Like some type of joke.
for both websites on Redbubble and Spreadshirt. You can find them. Real great designs. For example, we do now. I'm going to really fucking hate myself for saying this out loud.
Paint Train Granny Panties.
We do have now, once again, brand new Pain Train Pipe Bomb greeting cards. Now,
I'm sorry, but if you the look on your face.
He's gonna get you one for your birthday. You know that, right?
Oh, so
Hey,
am I.
listen, my birthday's coming. I
And
got a couple of months to shop, people.
there
Wait,
are
wait.
also
His is also.
Ricky's birthday is before
shit.
mine.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So we have those on there. There are actual, true, real deal banners. Legitimately, like 108 by 84 size banners.
Big motherfuckers. That's a huge bitch.
Some of the new designs are very, very bright and colorful.
Yes.
Spreadshirt.com is now also offering tie-dye shirts. So you might really want to go check those out.
For you hippies out there.
The links are
I
on our
actually like
page.
them.
Oh,
I'm not always a fan of tie-dye.
Did
but
you?
I like it.
twice.
Oh my god.
Listen to me.
They don't come up in the microphone.
I'm
so
just
good.
going to tell you, one of you is going to kill me tonight.
Well, it's not gonna be me because he recently bombed one.
All right, so
This
our
is just too close of a space for this much gas.
our weather guy is ready, and unfortunately he's going to kind of kill D-Hay with his news.
Hey.
Hey. Is he on right now?
So here we go. We're going to call through to Mr.
Here we go.
Fry.
Here we go. Here we go.
What is up, Sean?
Hello.
Hello.
So today, we have good news from Melissa.
Yay.
And that is that we are barely expecting maybe an inch or two of snow this weekend.
Oh, fantastic, Sean.
So no, I did not need to start you a GoFundMe for a shovel yet.
Fantastic.
All right, so that did not need to happen.
Okay.
But hey, right now there is going to be some snow. Well, by you this probably going into Friday. Again, the good news is you're not going to see too much of the white stuff either. You'll see a little bit of it, but most of the white stuff should stay north. At least the heaviest of the stuff, way north of Wichita, north of Dodge City, into northeastern Kansas, into Missouri, up into Illinois. That's where the heaviest of it is going to be, especially in northeastern Missouri, north of St. Louis. Anyway, for us on the East Coast, we will see probably an inch or two late Saturday night into Sunday. And the heaviest of the stuff will be in Washington, D.C., I think in Virginia. That's it for that storm. What else? Shauna, out in California, you're going to have rounds of Pacific storms. There will be some rain that does come out there in Southern California. I will discuss that in the 5-day that I will be posting tomorrow, the 4-day that will run till Tuesday. What else? That through the weekend, I think that we will get behind this storm. I think that we will have somewhat of cold air. It won't be drastically cold. The vortex will come south eventually, but it is not right now, and it could get very cold soon, and there will be another shot of snow in our area next weekend, so we'll have to watch then. Also, that some of my models haven't been updated, and the reason of that is because I'm sure everyone has heard of this government shutdown. So what happens is to the American models is they don't update properly because they are not getting maintained, because the National Weather Service, who normally operates our American models, their meteorologists are not getting paid right now. So they are currently screwed on that end. So our models have been a little slow. So most of the forecasting that I'm doing here is kind of on my prediction, going on my stature alone, which you know is very good. So, like you say, if I say something happens, just listen to me, and that's final.
And DeHay.
Yes, and DeHay. Remember, DeHay, we are raiding a senior center. It's happening. All right. We got to get some of those granny panties. All right, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get some of those granny panties. Me and DeHay are taking over a senior center. I'm coming out there. I'm flying out to Dodge City. Alex does not have to join us on this one. Just me and DeHay.
Oh, man.
All right, Sean. Thanks a lot.
All right.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you tomorrow, Rick.
All right, bye, Sean.
DeHay.
He hangs up real quick. Holy crap. All right, so that was our personal weather guy.
I was cracking up because he said the white stuff.
Again, nausea. There are some things we do not need to know about our listeners. I don't need snow. If snow happens, no school day for me, and it's time to sex/cuddle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Send pictures, or it didn't happen.
Hey, I like the way you think.
Just saying.
We somehow, for the last hour or so, we have not been able to see Steven's comments at all.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
What?
But
we can't see any of Steven's comments.
Steven's comments have not come up for
Where
the last
are you,
hour.
Esteban?
I did not ban him.
Me neither.
There has been communications that his comments have been not coming up, but If he at least watched, you know, then
that's odd.
He could always like do a book report or something.
Didn't we see him a few comments in the beginning of the show?
The comments were there in the beginning, but just for some reason, I don't know.
Maybe he had to leave. Maybe, you know,
No, they weren't.
No, his comments just weren't
No,
coming up.
he's typing and it's just not coming up.
All right.
Hey.
I had another article.
Which one?
Quick. This one. Did anybody else read this besides me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple articles we have that until we fix our visual, it's not going to work. So I'm going to read this one because anybody that really knows me
I don't know you.
knows that I'm like a chicken nugget fanatic. Like they could be my whole life.
Oh, he's here. There goes a comment.
All right.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Woohoo!
So we got this article out of the Daily News. And it says Alabama authorities warn motorists not to eat the chicken tenders that they find on the highway. That
Only
they
in
find
Alabama.
On the highway. Now, the first sentence, again, because of the mentality of these three, the first sentence of the article is, "Don't try to eat this meat."
Oh, wow.
I just keep looking at the two of them waiting for something.
Mm.
All right, so whatever. So it says authorities in Cherokee County, Alabama, are warning motorists that they could be prosecuted if caught eating chicken tenders that they find on Highway 35. The roughly 26,000 person county's emergency management agency posted a note on its Facebook page after an 18-wheeler hauling poultry bits crashed, spilling its cargo onto the highway. According to the government warning, the street meat is not only illegal to consume, but unhealthy as well. Those cases have been on the ground for over 24 hours. They're not safe to consume. Anyone who is caught could be facing charges. Why would you eat fucking chicken nuggets that you found on the side of the road?
Why would you get arrested for basically eating chicken nuggets from the side of the road?
Well, all right.
Exactly.
Well, first things first. Because of how long they've been there, if you take those chicken nuggets and you eat them and you get sick, it is like a liability for them.
Oh.
That they could be sued, that's I mean that's to me as I'm thinking the underlying reason. But as a normal person, if you found chicken nuggets laying on the side of the road, would you go over and just take them?
Absolutely not. However, when you finish the article, there's one article
I know, but I thought we would save it till we had a visual of it happening.
Do we have you as a new nickname
on
the show?
Huh?
Do we have you as a new nickname on the show?
No.
Why?
Are you now our Kung Fu Panda?
Are you kidding?
Who called me?
That was a sound effect on the phone.
Because I'll hurt someone, I'm telling you.
Actually, somebody used to call me Kung Fu Panda. Who called me that just now anyway?
Nausea.
Are you serious? Oh, Lord.
Dude, did you pick
Oh, boy. That's like eating gas station sushi, your sister said.
You know what? That's the way I felt about the whole thing. But I just feel like if you're driving down a road and see random chicken nuggets on the side, I wouldn't pull over and pick them up. And then take them home and be like, hey guys,
really,
I found roadkill,
really?
I'm bringing it home.
Really? Kung Fu Panda? I've been called that numerous of times.
I know, can we rip off a Kung Fu Panda and make it like a demented one?
Can you check the video for us?
The facial expression been perfect.
Because I'm frozen right now. Are you frozen on yours?
No,
I don't have frozen anywhere.
No, I'm not Elite. What's her name? Elsa.
I'm just asking you if your video is frozen.
I'm not Elsa.
Okay.
Okay. Elsa.
Could we really do that though? Could we make a fucking demented Kung Fu Panda and make that a new shirt for the show?
Yeah, you know what, Lynn?
I made a fucking demented Care Bear for Christ's sake.
But like again,
we have Sensei Haisha.
I mean, there's people there cleaning it up. I mean, I think you'd have to fight some kind of law enforcement person who's protecting the random chicken nuggets. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Your phone is the one that's making the static.
Yep. Yes.
Move that shit.
I
Move that
figured it
piece
out.
of...
A hobo might. according to Lynn.
That's what I just said.
You know what? But you know what though? There's nothing better than a bath salt fueled hobo orgy.
But you know what?
On a boat.
Drew said I wouldn't touch them. Who knows whose hands have been on them? They're not open packages of chicken nuggets. They're like bags of chicken nuggets.
Stephen Waldman put a picture of a
panda
of you in the thing.
in the comments.
I'm not a panda.
It doesn't really even come up on the microphone.
Yeah, no.
I know. It's just
weird.
funny for our sake.
All right.
A
let's see what
bath
else we
salt
got here.
fueled hobo orgy.
On a boat.
Yeah,
on a
but we
boat.
don't have that right now though.
What we got on time anyway?
Let's see. We have on time left because we are on time restrictions now.
Yes.
We've been on the show for an hour, 43 minutes, and 30 seconds. So we could probably get maybe 2 more articles in, do our promo, and then heave ho.
Let me read the
whatever in a row, and
let me read that right there. One of the articles.
You know you feel like dancing, right?
Go up, 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 up. No, up, up, up.
This one?
Yes, this one. This one basically I wanted to read because Melissa, you kind of motivated me to read this article because we just had a gym earlier.
Oh.
Bloke hospitalized after wife puts a can of air freshener up his bottom. His wife reportedly claimed she had put the air freshener up her husband's bottom at his request. You sick bastard. A man has had to undergo SIC, by the way, say in context. Had to undergo emergency surgery after a spray can of Glade air freshener ended up getting stuck in his bottom.
Why are you laughing?
Thanks to his wife, believe it or not. And there's a video of that too. The 40-year-old bloke had to be rushed to the Francisco Moscoso Fellow Hospital in Santo Domingo. Oh, excuse me. Puello Hospital in Santo Domingo. Oh, God, they're Latin. Capital of the Dominican Republic and they're Dominican too. Oh, my God. Why? Where he was operated on. According to local media reports, the unnamed man's surgery took around 2 hours and thankfully went without a hitch, with the hospital spokesperson telling the reporters that the man is now stable and is recovered after the incident. It's funny. His wife reportedly claimed she had put the air freshener up her husband's bottom at his request while they were having sex. What the fuck is this guy? Medical specialists explained that introducing objects into the body for sexual gratification is potentially dangerous. It's a potentially dangerous practice that could affect both someone's health and their long-term sex life. They also warned that it could cause hemorrhaging, they spelled hemorrhaging wrong, intestinal damage, or other injuries. A doctor told local media it's not particularly common to talk about such incidents in hospitals, as it has often caused embarrassments. I'm done reading this thing. I'm not even kidding. Basically, the chick in Dominican Republic stuck a can of Glade up a man's ass. He probably said, "Honey, you know my culo stinks. Okay, please put it up my ass, my culo."
So Drew says she was loading him up so his farts would freshen up the room.
That was going to be my next question. I wonder if he had
wait.
fresh smelling.
Wait a minute. Wait.
It is an apple cinnamon Glade can.
And it's bleeding. It's bleeding.
It went up his ass.
All right,
it was bleeding.
I thought that was the reason why they did high colonics with flavored coffees.
First of all,
because from my understanding,
Jim,
if you got your fucking colon cleaned with French vanilla or Irish cream, your first week's worth of farts would smell like the creamers. So wouldn't it just be better if he got his fucking colon cleaned with the flavored coffees? I mean, I don't know. I think maybe I would want to fart out a fucking amaretto smell every once in a while.
Guess he didn't think that one through.
Jim, I feel sorry for you because Anna's Dominican, so you may basically want to be careful of her shoving shit up your ass.
Well, I ain't
By the way, we also have here. That's how you also freshen up a dirty vagina.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that.
Well, that's up to Sean.
No.
Ew. The rest of this?
I don't even want to read the rest of it. That's why.
They gave examples of other things that happened?
Yeah, I mean, actually, like for instance, Richard Gere likes gerbils up his ass.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. It says they added some people have been admitted with
That's
trapped wooden and plastic objects as well as vegetables.
And flashlights
such
too.
as eggplants.
I think Lynn's got just as dirty a mind as we do.
Good.
Because she goes, I think he was more after the sensation.
Probably, of course. That's what everybody. I mean, that's the thing.
That's
It's,
like
you
that's
know,
like getting a prostate
things
exam.
up his mighty
Wait,
bunghole.
and then this is the best part. One person said they jumped on the bed, a toothbrush was on the bed, and it went up his rectum. Another unfortunate patient said they sat down on the sofa and accidentally sat on a ballpoint pen. Pen lodges in rectum. Someone else pushed drugs up their rectum using a lighter, and they were able to retrieve the drug bag, yet the lighter got stuck. And it gets worse. The report also said one person had a vibrator stuck in their rectum, and they tried to remove it with a screwdriver and lacerated their butts.
Their bottom.
Their bottom?
Your sister said something about shoving lemon pledge up there.
You need lemon pledge.
Sean is saying that him and DA should get some Glade, and then we can go down the granny panties and clean them.
Oh, you know what, Sean?
And Lynn is turning around and saying, guess no one wants to volunteer a finger.
Maybe a finger is just not good enough, Lynn. I'm just saying. I mean, there's so many
stink
things.
fist.
That's
Hook
some
dick.
sick, clean
Dick
shit,
hook.
is another comment.
Fucker.
This has gotten raunchy real fast.
It always seems to, right, when we're ending the show.
Yeah, I know. It
And
gets
then we
real
get
good,
on
and
this
then,
tangent of
Oh my
weird
God,
stuff.
Janet put vegetables out.
Because the scary thing is, he's like, we're on this like time constraint now. Like
I know.
You gotta fill everything in 2 hours.
Right.
Glazed donut.
So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he held this watch up his ass.
Wait a minute. That might be the second time Jim spoke.
Drew says the adult industry could go that route and team up with Glade to make butt plugins.
Oh,
yes.
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 And then we also have here from Tony, who says she'll just stick with Dick. Tony Vampy.
You know what? You might be safe with Tony.
Wait. I gotta ask the question. Tony, Dick in the ass.
Stop it.
Only pink Dick.
Listen to me. Tony, just delete him right now.
No,
Right
no,
now.
no,
Just take
no,
it, go
no,
unfriend
no.
and unfriend
She just
him
basically
right
volunteered
now.
information just now. She says she rather just take Dick. So basically, you're taking Dick.
So why
where?
do you need to ask her the question? Because you already know the answer then.
Listen, I want her to actually say that she takes it. She likes. Listen, I want to actually hear her say she likes anal.
Well,
That's
Drew's
it.
got a point here with this whole fucking butt plug-in thing.
Okay, she said no.
But since it was developed on the show, should we all get like a 2% cut of his patent?
She said
no, not from you.
What?
Oh!
No! I wasn't saying from me. I just asked if you like
now.
anal. That's all I asked. There's a difference, hon. I said if you liked anal because basically you just said you just prefer dick. That's what you just said. But you basically and we're talking about things going up asses. So basically that's why you basically kind of incorporated that you said you just would just have dick.
I
That's it.
feel that you shouldn't have even needed to ask the question because she plainly said what she needed to say in one little sentence.
So basically, assuming that from me, no, I wasn't offering, so no.
Holy shit. Wow, did this thing get fucking...
Man.
This is fucking just gone way out of here.
She said she
I
saw
see
your
your
eyes
eyes
light
light
up.
Actually, my eyes don't light up because basically I'm wearing my glasses, so...
For those who don't get to see most of these comments, obviously the listeners on Mile High, apparently when this show started a little under 2 years ago, we have people that have started watching, and apparently we have corrupted our listeners.
Yep.
So if you do care to wish to include yourself in that, go right ahead, because Sean Matrai and Stephen Waldman have both been corrupted by us. And
Janet's been corrupted.
Oh, Janet's been infected, not corrupted. She's been infected. See, no, so listen, now, Tony, the reason why I asked is because not too many women admit of doing anal. Not
I
too
think
many.
she's been poisoned, not infected, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I had to reassure that because some people they'll say I don't do that and they really do that. Not too many people basically admit that. That's why I'm kind of like. And plus, also, which is kind of funny because you're the only one that actually admitted that on the chat.
She said she guesses when she runs for government office, you'll know.
She's gonna need a spokesperson, by the way.
Yeah.
Tony, I would work for you in a heartbeat, girl.
I'll try to assassinate her ass.
What about those friggin' chicks who like do anal masturbation with a dildo but won't let a guy do it?
Yeah.
Like, it's the same.
I've seen chicks do that.
It's the same concept.
I've seen that. I've seen that done.
All right, now,
4 times.
don't be offended by what I'm gonna say, okay?
Hook dick.
I could give 2 fucks who won the fucking Ranger Islander game right now. I know people have been talking about it in the chat and shit.
Who won?
But the Islanders did win 4-3. But
Fuck
I
them.
can tell you, I am not worrying about hockey right now. I have 3 fucking more weeks of football to watch. So my focus is on football.
3 weeks.
But I can give 2 shits about fucking hockey right now.
What about a flying fuck?
No, because we don't have the floating orgy.
But
flying fucks and floating orgies go together.
No, but wait. We are on the Mile High Radio because basically it is a flying fuck.
So Chris said nowadays it's not taboo, just like everyone is
No,
eating ass.
Mile High Radio.
Mile High Radio.
No, I'm not eating ass. I've never eaten ass.
Wait. Is Lynn on?
Yeah, she's watching.
We should sell a new slogan. Mile High Radio, where we all give a flying fuck.
Oh man.
By the way, I just want to let you guys know that I am the liaison between our show, me and my stereo, TDRS, and Arch Rivals. So I guarantee you I will get some info on that.
I'm telling
I
you.
just want to share my good news with the rest of you.
You're pregnant?
Tony just said she'd hire me. For when she does her government run. Tony, I'm telling you, girl, I would work for you in a heartbeat.
The smoochie.
We would be like the dream team. Just saying.
So anyway, like I was saying.
Why not?
Mile High Radio, where everybody gives a flying fuck.
She said boo.
Oh, come on, listen. You know why? Because Jim and I have been saying that for the longest. Like every time I say I don't give a flying fuck, Jim come out of nowhere and say Mile High Club.
All right, so we basically have roughly. It's like roughly 6 minutes left.
Yes,
So,
D hey, yes, the hey, you still matter. The hey.
What? Well, you know what? We can make a new hashtag. Our listeners matter.
Yes, and flying fuck, flying fuck.
Hashtag flying.
How many minutes do we have left?
According to my timer, we've been on for 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 42 seconds.
Right. 5 minutes, and I gotta go pee.
Well, we can go a little over that because we have a 3-minute intro that we still have to kid off. So
yes,
that's what I'm saying. Like we have a 6-minute window.
See, last week we were 8 minutes over.
Yeah, we were 8 minutes over.
Yeah.
It was a lot because we were doing the editing afterwards, and he was like, "I just don't know what to cut anymore." Like we were really trying to get it into a time space. We didn't realize how far over we were.
And I didn't know how dizzy you could get trying to find these fucking dead spots on the sound bites for the show. I would legitimately. Can we go off air and keep doing this?
Tony, he's got to go to work.
Yeah.
We got to leave here right after because Karasu has to go to work right after this.
And Jim is pregnant.
And you're the father.
Hey!
Ew!
Hey! Well, you
Wait a
are
minute.
holding it up.
Am I sitting between you guys? Am I stopping you from doing stuff?
Oh, Jesus
Christ. Steven, what are you going to add to the promo? Because you guys are still enlisted on doing the video promo. As soon as you guys let me know your availability.
Your sister said flying fuck matters.
Yeah, right?
Yes, it does. Flying fuck matters. I'm telling you, that'd be a good slogan. Mile High Radio, where flying fuck matters.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's not here right now. Leave a message.
Oh,
he's hanging
Loretta
out.
liked the video.
What are you even talking about?
She liked the video.
What video?
This
Our
video.
video?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't get.
I didn't have to wait 3 days for her to like the video.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit. Yes, Steven, our listeners do matter.
Yes.
Oh, come on, you know that.
And flying folks matter.
All right, so let's kind of start to wrap this up a little bit.
Yes, mummified.
Well, we'll talk to the mute first. Mute. Your final comments for the.
Wait, he needed to put his invisibility glasses back on.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
They haven't seen me for the entire 2 hours.
That's right.
You have never sounded more Brooklyn
I've
than
been
you just
fucking
did a
Casper
second ago.
all night long.
Casper.
Well, go ahead.
You got me stuck on that whole fucking shit now. The flying fook matters.
That's right.
Why is it gotta be a fook?
Because we gotta keep it on, without profanity.
Since when?
I don't know. Who gives a shit?
Oh, shut the fuck up and let the mute talk.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, listen, I think I talked enough. I'm going first, so I'm just saying goodnight to everybody and thank you for watching. And Tony, I will be in touch with you.
What she
That's
said.
it. I'm done.
But not me.
I just made it nice and short and sweet.
All right, come on, mute. Let's go.
Yep. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for listening to at least these three. And have a good fucking night.
I really think that maybe next week we should work Jimmy up to 4 times of speaking.
I spoke 4 times already.
Wait, 5. All right, 5.
6, actually.
Wow, this is like a new record. I think we should make a tally on the thing behind you of how many times Jim speaks
They'd
an
still
episode.
have to fucking see me first before they put a tally up there.
How many times Jim speaks an episode? We'll see how many, how high we can get him.
Hashtag let Jimmy speak.
Hashtag
Jim's
my voice matters.
All right, my turn. Good night, everybody.
My turn.
And thanks for tuning in. And remember, flying folk matters. And also, a bath salt fueled hobo orgy still matters as well.
On a boat.
On a boat.
All right, even though I've been invisible the entire night, everybody, thank you for watching. Again, check us out on Facebook if you haven't added us. We have Instagram, we have YouTube, Mile High Radio every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. IPM Nation Radio at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard on Sundays. We still have quite a few episodes left of Arch Rivals for the next 2 weeks of this month, Tuesdays and Fridays at 10:15 Eastern Standard. And TDRS is back on Sunday nights at 10:15 Eastern Standard, 8:15 on the Mountain Time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, spreadshirt.com/Pain Train Pipe Bomb for the new merch on there, as well as redbubble.com.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, they're not going to be able to see me do it, though, tonight.
Yes.
That kind of sucks. Goodbye, and good night.
I got a whole table over there lined up with headphones and pipe bombs just waiting for you with your name on it.
You're now listening to Pain Train Pipe Bomb.
Warning, this audio or video may contain explicit language or extreme views. Discretion is advised.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Pain Train Productions presents Pain Train Pipe Bomb, starring Ricky, a.k.a. The Prez, Karasu, a.k.a. Beefcake, Jimmy, a.k.a. The VP, and Melissa, a.k.a. The EP. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch by searching Pain Train Pipe Bomb. Our merchandise can be found on Spreadshirt.com and Redbubble.com. Our intro music is Insanity Control.